Our carbon journey started actually in 2012 when we installed large wind turbines around the bottling plant. So we're generating 5 million kilowatt hours of electricity every year, which is enough to run the bottling factory that bottles all this wine. And I suppose that's quite a high profile thing to do. You can see the wind turbines outside the factory, but there's a lot of other things in the background. You know, putting insulation in the roof actually makes quite a big difference, but you don't see it. We've continued on that journey because our next biggest energy use after electricity was heating, to heat the warehouses to store all of this wine. And so we've invested in a mine water heat pump. This warehouse is actually above flooded mines from the 1850s. So we've drilled down into those mines and we're using that mine water as a resource to run a heat pump to keep the warehouse warm. So it works like a reverse fridge. We're essentially putting the coal from the warehouse into those flooded mines that are directly below the warehouse. It's quite an attractive thing for customers. We're trying to persuade wineries in the Southern Hemisphere to bottle their wine with us in the UK to supply their UK customers. So if you can offer a carbon neutral step, that's quite attractive to customers, and more customers are interested in the carbon footprint of the operations, whatever they are in any industry. So I think it's something we started early with, and it's now starting to bear fruit. The wine industry has really got on board with its carbon footprint. So right from the agricultural end, the vineyards, all the way through to our bit, the sort of warehousing and getting it to consumers. It's really established now as a requirement for these companies that are trading with each other. So yes, I'm quite optimistic that the wine industry particularly is going to do quite well in paying attention to its carbon footprint and doing something about it. There is a bit with Greta Thunberg on this. There is a lot of blah blah blah, but there's also a lot of things actually happening in the wine industry. People really committed to it.